So friends, in the last video we saw an overview on Darshanas. So we saw that they are Astika Darshanas and Nastika Darshanas. Under Astika Darshanas we have Vaisheshika Darshana, Nyaya Darshana, Purva Mimamsa Darshana, Uttara Mimamsa Darshana, Sankhya Darshana and Yoga. So in this video let's look at Vaisheshika, Nyaya Darshana and Sankhya Darshana. So let's start with Nyaya Darshana. Nyaya Darshana was propounded by Akshapada Gautama and the commentator was Vatsyayana. So the Nyaya Sutras are explained in 5 chapters, and each chapter, let us see what it involves. The first chapter deals with 16 types of Padartha. The second chapter deals with 4 types of Pramana. The third chapter deals with Atma, Sharira, Indriya, Buddhi, Shabda and Manas. The fourth chapter deals with Prakriti, etc. The fifth chapter deals with Jati Beda to Nigrahasthana. So it's placed first as the Astika Darshana for dealing with the secrets of Vaidika Dharma with Tarka, and so it is called as Nyaya Darshana or Nyaya Vidya. So the ultimate aim of this Nyaya Darshana is to achieve salvation or Dukkha Nivriti by avoiding Raga, Dvesha, Mithya Jnana, that is improper knowledge, Avidya, establishing Satya Jnana, that is the truth, by thorough examination of Padartha with the help of 4 types of Pramana. Hence it is also known as Pramana Shastra. So Nyaya Darshana is also known as Pramana Shastra. It is also known as Anvikshi for dealing with Anumana Pramana along with Pratyaksha, Shabda and Yukti. So now in this Darshana they are saying that Paramanu are the Samavayi Karna for Shrishti and Ishvara is the Nimitta Karna for Shrishti, and also the cause for utilization of Karma Phala. In this Darshana, they accept 4 Pramanas for the standardization of knowledge, which are Pratyaksha, Anumana, Shabda and Yukti Pramana. I hope you know what each Pramana means. This Darshana believes in Arambhavada, but it does not believe in Satkaryavada. That is, the occurrence of Karya is purely new and there is no link with the Karana. And in this Darshana, there is acceptance of the theories of God, rebirth, Karma Phala, Punarjanma, Moksha, Navakarna Dravyas, all these. And also this Darshana talks about the Shodasha Padarthas, the 16 Padarthas. They are Pramana, meaning proof, Prameya, then Samshaya, Prayojana, Drishtanta, Siddhanta, Avayava, Tarka, Nirnaya, Vada, Jalpa, Vitanda, Hetva Basa, Jati and Nigrahasthana. We have seen the points on Nyaya Darshana. So now to make it easy, let's look at the summary. So what type of Darshana is this? It's an Astika Darshana. Its Puraka Darshana is Vaisheshika Darshana. The Karta here is Maharishi Akshapada Gautama, and it follows the main text of Nyaya Sutra. Number of chapters are 5. Padarthas are 16 Padartha, that is the Shodasha Padartha. Then the Pramanas are Pratyaksha, Anumana, Shabda and Yukti. Siddhanta and Veda here are Asatkaryavada and Pitrupakavada. The commentator is Vatsyayana, and importance has been given to Pramanas. The Prayojana of this Darshana is Moksha Prapti, that is the ultimate aim of this Darshana. So now let us look at the next Darshana, Vaisheshika Darshana. This Darshana is one among the Astika Darshanas, as we know, and it was propounded by Maharshi Kannada. There are other names for this Darshana that are Avalokya Darshana, Samana Tantra, Samana Nyaya and Kalpa Nyaya. Why Avalokya Darshana? Because they say that this Maharshi Kannada, he used to beg at nights like an owl and also blessed by the Lord Shiva in the form of an owl. So it is named as Avalokya Darshana. Now there are Shat Padarthas in this Darshana and 370 sutras under 10 chapters. So the first chapter speaks about Dravya, Guna, Karma and Samavaya. The second and third chapter speak about the Navadravyas. The fourth chapter speaks about Paramanuvada. Fifth chapter about Karma. Sixth chapter about Veda Pramanya, Dharma and Adharma. And the seventh and eighth chapter about Guna. Ninth chapter about Abhava. 10th chapter about Sukha, Dukkha and Trivida Karanas. So here Maharishi Kannada has described the Shatbhava Padarthas. They are Dravya, Guna, Karma, Samanya Vishesha and Samavaya. And the commentators have also added Abhava as the seventh Padartha. So Dravya, Guna and Karma are the Ashrayas, and Samanya Vishesha and Samavaya are the Ashrayi. That is, the Samanya Vishesha and Samavaya reside in the Dravya, Guna and Karma. So they have also described the Navakarna Dravyas, and the basic elements to cause the creation are these Navakarna Dravyas. They are what? The Panchamahabhuta, 5, and then 4, Atma, Manas, Kala and Dik. So they have also described Triguna, that is Sattva, Rajas and Tamas. And here they have believed in the theory of Arambhavata and also in Paramanuvata. By these, the structural and functional units of the body are assessed. And then they have accepted two Pramanas, Pratyaksha Pramana and Anumana Pramana. Next, Moksha here is termed as Nishreyas, and Atma is considered as Nitya and Aneka, and Manas as Anu. So here the Paramanu are said to be the Samavaya Karana in creation, and then the Guna and Karma of these Paramanu are the Asamavaya Karana, and Adarishta is the Nimitta Karana, and Dharma and Adharma are Sadharana Karanas. And over here Moksha Prapti has been told. A person has to first finish his karma phala, even if it is by taking rebirth, and then only he will attain salvation or moksha. Then 5 types of karma have been explained, like Utshepana, elevation or abduction, Apakshepana, adduction or depression, Akunchana, flexion, Prasarana, extension, and Gamana, locomotion. And then the 24 Vaisheshika gunas have been explained. They are the Rupa, Rasa, Gandha, Sparsha, Shabda, then Sankhya, that is numericals, Parimana, measurements, Pritaktva, distinguishing factors, then Samyoga, combination, Vibhaga, separation, Paratva, importance, then Aparatva, not important, Guru, heaviness, Drava, liquidity, Sneha is the unctuousness, then Buddhi, Sukha, Dukkha, Ichcha, Dvesha, Prayatna, that is an attempt to do something, then Dharma, Adharma and Samskara. Let us quickly look at the summary of this darshana. So it is a type of Astika darshana, and Puraka darshana is the Nyaya darshana. The Karta here is Maharishi Kannada. The main text they use is Vaisheshika Sutra. Number of chapters are 10. Then Sutras is 370. And Padarthas, there are 6 Padarthas: Dravya, Guna, Karma, Samanya, Vishesha, Samavaya. Pramanas they use here are Pratyaksha and Anumana. The Siddhanta and Vada are Paramanuvada, Pilupakavada and Arambhavada. And the commentator is Prashasthapada. Importance given here is to Shatpadartha Varnana and Prayojana. The main ultimate aim over here is Moksha Prapti. Now next let's move on to Sankhya Darshana. So Sankhya means numbers or numericals. So in this Darshana it has been explained by Maharshi Kapila. Sankhya means knowledge or number. Dukkha Nivritti or Moksha. Over here also there is Dukkha Nivritti and Moksha as the main aim. And they give knowledge on 25 principles of creation. This is very important. The Pancha Vimshati Tattva, which will be explained in the next slide also. So here we have about the 25 principles, that is Pancha Vimshati Tattva. And some main principles of Sankhya Darshana are, as we said, Pancha Vimshati Tattva, then Parinamavada. In what do they say in Parinamavada? They say that objects transform from one stage to another, but they will be never produced or destructed. So basically energy is transforming, parinama is happening, but there is no destruction or production of anything. So matter is just transforming. Parinamavada is believed over here. Then they explain Satkaryavada, that is theory of relativity. Karya is transformation of Karana. Karya resides in the Karana in Bija Rupa. From Asat or Abhava or Shunya, the matter cannot be produced. Now a very important topic, Panchavimshati Tattva Utpatti. This is basically about the 25 principles of creation. So they are starting from Moola Prakriti, Avyakta, and then from Moola Prakriti it is producing Mahat. From Mahat it is producing Trivida Ahankara, that is Satvika, Rajasika and Tamasika. Now from the combination of Satvika and Rajasika it is producing Ekadashi Indriyas, that is what? 5 Jnanendriya and then 5 Karmendriya and then Manas. And then with the combination of Rajasika and Tamasika, they are producing the 5 that is the Pancha Tanmatra. So Shabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Rasa and Gandha. Now from each Tanmatra, we have one Panchamahabhuta, from Shabda, Akasha, from Sparsha, Vayu, from Rupa, Tejas, from Rasa, Jala, and from Gandha, Prithvi. Now we have to see about Prakriti and Vikriti. So what is Prakriti? From an object from which something is originating, that is Prakriti. So over here, the Moola Prakriti, that is Avyakta, it is a Prakriti. And then what is Prakriti Vikriti? Prakriti Vikriti is, it is originating from something also, and it is also giving birth to something. So for example, from here let us take Mahat. It is originating from Moola Prakriti, and it is also producing Trivida Hankara. So Mahat is a Prakriti Vikriti. Likewise, even Trivida Hankara also is a Prakriti Vikriti. So in this, if we see in this flow chart, we have 7 Prakriti Vikritis and 1 Prakriti. 1 Prakriti is Avyakta. And then what is Vikriti? Vikriti is coming as a product from an object. So over here, we have the Ekadasha Indriyas and the Panchama Bhutas as the Vikriti. They are not acting as Prakriti also. They are not giving birth to something also, but they are only a product of an object. So the Vikritis here are 16 in number. And then we have something that is Na Prakriti and Na Vikriti, that is the Purusha. That is just 1. So totally in Panchavimshati Tattva we have 25 principles. And now we have mentioned that Satkaryavada is there in this Darshana. So looking at the 5 principles of Satkaryavada. First one, Asat Akaranat. Here they are saying that from Asat or Abhava, Sat cannot occur. So for example, from seeds, humans cannot be produced, but from seeds, plants will be produced. So for seeds, plant is Sat and human is Asat. Then Upadana Grahanat. Only from reliable sources, the relevant products will be generated. For example, we can get oil only from groundnut or coconut. And pot is made only from soil. Cloth is made from threads. Then Sarva Sambhava Abhavat. One karana can never become karya for different things. Example, seeds will produce only plants. They cannot produce birds, humans, reptiles, etc. Then Shaktasya Shakya Karanat. From one cause, only the relevant objects will be produced. That is, from wood, we can make wooden chair. From metal, we can make metal chair. But from wood, we cannot make metal chair. Then fifth, Karana Bhavat. From one variety of object, only the same variety of object can be produced. So for example, from wheat, only wheat will be produced. From rice, we cannot get wheat. Okay, now let's look at some more principles said in this Darshana. So the theory of Triguna, Sattva, Rajas and Tamas, this has been mentioned. Then in this Darshana, they have also accepted the 3 types of Pramana, Pratyaksha, Anumana and Shabda Pramana. They have described the Purusha Vivechana, that is Purusha Vivechana as Purusha as the 25th Tattva. With the Sukshma Sharira, it brings Chaitanya in the body, it brings the life in the body, and it is said as Aneka and Vibhutva. Then they have also described Veda Pramanikata, that is, they have described the authenticity of the Veda. And then in this Darshana, salvation is the ultimate aim, as usual, and separation of Sukshma Sharira from Purusha. That is the main aim of this Darshana. And then they are also saying that this Sankhya Darshana is of 2 types. Seshwar Sankhya, they believe in God, and Nirishwar Sankhya, not believing in God. Then they describe the Dvaita theory, both the Prakriti and Purusha are the cause for creation. And then Trivida Dukkha, they are said as Heya, and then Trivida Dukkha Nivriti is called as Hanu. Aviveka is said as Heya Sadhana, and Viveka Jnana is said as Hanu Upaya. The salvation, that is the main aim, is to remove these 3 types of dukkha. Then Prakriti is Sakriya, Parivartana Shila and Jada. But the Purusha is Nishkriya and Chetana. Hence for creation, the combination of both Prakriti and Purusha are required. Then Satvika Buddhi can be attained by Dharma, Jnana, Vairagya and Aishwarya. That's all they have said in this Darshana. Now let us quickly recap this Darshana. The type is Astika Darshana and its Puraka Darshana is Yoga Darshana. The Karta here is Maharishi Kapila. The main text they are following is Shasti Tantra, Sankhya Karika, Sankhya Tattva Kaumudi. Then the Padarthas are 25 Padarthas. Pramanas used are Pratyaksha, Anumana and Apta. Then Siddhanta and Vada here are Satkarya Vada, Parinama Vada, Triguna Siddhanta and Trivida Dukkha. The commentator is Ishvara Krishna. They have given importance to Panchavimshati Tattva, and the Prayojana, the aim of this darshana is Moksha Prapti and Dukkhatraya Nasha. Thank you for watching. Let's look at the rest of the darshanas in the next video.